Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the units of length. The SI unit of length is meter. Already we have studied in the last class. The SI unit of length is meter. So we are going to express any unit, whether it is smaller unit or bigger unit, we'll express in terms of meter. We'll express in terms of meter. So let us discuss about the smaller units of meter, smaller units of length, smaller units of length. First one, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 power minus 2 meter. 1 millimeter is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter. 1 micron or 1 micrometer. 1 micron or 1 micrometer is equal to 10 power minus 6 meter. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 power minus 9 meter. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 power minus 9 meter. 1 picometer is equal to 10 power minus 12 meter. So already we have studied in the last class the prefixes used for the smaller units. Smaller units are centi, milli, micro, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico, etc. So centi, the value of centi is 10 power minus 2. The value of centi is 10 power minus 2. The value of milli here is 10 power minus 3. The value of mu or micro is 10 power minus 6. The value of nano is 10 power minus 9. The value of pico we are substituting as 10 power minus 12. So this we have discussed in the submultiple units. So in units of length is meter, we are giving as a prefix for getting the smaller units. So the prefixes are centi, milli, micro, nano and pico. We have other units for measuring the small units of length, like expressing wavelength of light and separation between the two molecules or atoms, finding the radius of the orbit of electron. So these are very small distances or length. Okay, so by using a unit called angstrom, by using a unit called angstrom, so we'll measure the wavelength of light, size of the molecule, separation between atoms or molecules, radius of orbit of electron, etc. What is this 1 angstrom? 1 angstrom is equal to 1 angstrom is equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. This can be written as 10 power minus 1 into 10 power minus 9 meter. So that implies 10 power minus 1 nanometer. 10 power minus 1 nanometer. So nowadays we are not using this angstrom unit. We are going for nanometer. So 10 power 1 angstrom is equal to 10 power minus 1 nanometer. Similarly, you can express 1 micron. Similarly, you can express 1 micron with the help of a nanometer. So 1 micro is equal to 1 micron. It can be expressed in terms of angstroms. 1 micron is equal to 10,000 angstroms. 1 micron is equal to 10,000 angstroms. And 1 nanometer is equal to, so from this we can write 1 nanometer. 1 nanometer is equal to, so 10 angstroms. It becomes 10 angstroms. Okay, so these are the smaller units of length. Coming to bigger units of length. Bigger units of length. So let us discuss these bigger units of length. Kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 10 cube meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, we know. And some non-metric units of length are there. Some non-metric units. Okay, so what are the non-metric units? Means bigger units of length or astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit. So it is represented with AU. AU. 1 AU is equal to 1.496 into 10 power 11. 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. So what is the astronomical unit means? It is equal to mean distance between the earth and sun. What is astronomical unit? It is the mean distance between earth and sun. It is the mean distance between average distance between earth and sun. So this is represented as astronomical unit. Next one, light year. Light year. This is represented with Ly. 1 Ly. 1 Ly is equal to 1 light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 power 12 kilometer. 9.46 into 10 power 12 kilometer, or you can express it in meter because meter is our SI system unit. So 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter is the light year. So what is this light year means? Light year is nothing but distance traveled by the light in 1 year. Distance traveled by the light. Distance traveled by light in 1 year. So we know light having a speed of 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second. So with that speed, in 1 year, how much distance it can travel, that is called as light year. So already 1 light year, I told you that is the distance. So we know that distance is equal to speed into time. Speed into time. So distance is equal to speed into time. So speed of light I am taking in seconds. Sorry, speed of light I have, if I take in meters per second, 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second into time 1 year. Time is 1 year. 1 year consists of 365 days. Each day consists of 24 hours. So each hour consists of 60 minutes and each minute consists of 60 seconds. So if you multiply this, you'll get a value of 9.46 into 10 power 15 meters. So multiply this value. If you multiply this value, 3 into 10 power 8 into 365 into 24 into 60 into 60, it becomes 9.46 into 10 power 15 meters. This is the distance traveled by light in 1 year, which is the biggest unit, and one more unit which is greater than light year. The unit which is greater than light year, it is very large distance. It is also known as parsec. Parsec is the distance. So its value is 3 into 3.08 into 10 power 16 meters. 10 power 16 meters. And what is the distance means? Distance of parsec. So how we are calculating the distance of parsec here? Means it is the distance from where the semi-major axis of orbit of Earth subtends an angle of 1 second. So what is parsec means? The distance from where the semi-major axis of the orbit, the distance from where the semi-major axis of the orbit, semi-major axis of the orbit of Earth, which is nothing but 1 angstrom unit, subtends an angle of 1 second. 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 So 1 parsec is equal to, we'll get arc length by radius. 1 parsec is equal to arc length by radius. Arc length by radius. So that is how we'll get, by using this formula we can calculate the parsec value. So 1 parsec is equal to, so already we discussed arc length. Arc length is nothing but 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meters, 10 to the power of 11 meters divided by radius is 1 by 3600, 1 by 3600 into pi by 180, pi by 180. So we'll get, if you solve this one, we'll get 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16 meter, 10 to the power of 16 meter. So this is how the parsec value is calculated. If you divide this value with the speed of light, suppose if you want to find the relation between light year and parsec, you just divide the parsec value, that is 3.08 into 10 power 16 meter, with the help of, so if the parsec is divided with the speed of, with the light disk, that is light year, that is 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meters. So we'll get the value as, we'll get the value in light year as 3.26. If you divide this two, we'll get 3.26 light year.